Hi and welcome back to my channel. I am Sierra, otherwise known as the Chic and Savvy Belle, and this video is well overdue. I do want to first apologize to everyone who has been waiting for this video. I have been asked for this video multiple times by multiple people, and I am so sorry that life got ahead of me and I was not able to get this done. But here I am. So I wanted to go ahead and make this video real quick because I'm actually about to wash my hair. My hair is dirty, okay, like super dirty, and this is something that I have been being asked since the beginning of my VSG journey, and I definitely think that I have an obligation to share what I did in hopes that it may help someone. So what I want to do today is talk about hair loss with VSG. I get a lot of inboxes, DMs, emails, and ironically the number one concern is hair loss, which sometimes it really boggles my mind when I see that when people take the time to send me an email, their biggest concern is hair loss. And I'm just like, I mean, I understand, but then I don't. I'm like, of all the things that to be concerned about, like overall health, complications during surgery, I mean, just in my mind personally, I feel like there are bigger things to worry about than hair loss. But that's my thoughts, and that's actually how I went into this, because I had the same like skepticals saying, oh, you're gonna lose your hair is gonna fall out, like when you have VSG, like you have hair loss, and you know, blah blah blah. And to be honest, with all of the like hair trends, I mean, short hair is in, there's, I mean, wigs for days. I mean, people don't even wear their natural hair anymore. I mean, even like no matter what race you are, extensions are in. I personally don't wear extensions. I personally have never really appreciated them. I don't like my head being restricted. I don't like not being able to get to my scalp. So I'm just like a non kind of like weave kind of girl. So it's like even more so for me, because that's not my thing, for me to be okay with it. I just was like, oh, okay, you know, I'm more concerned about my health. I'm more concerned about things internally versus externally. But I do understand that it's a big deal and hair is important to us women. So I thought that this was a video that I should go ahead and do. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so let's start off first of all with did I have hair loss? Yes, I had major hair loss while I was post-op, the beginning stages of my VSG surgery. My hair loss was so bad that I started freaking out, like thinking I was gonna have to just basically cut it all off and start over, because it was literally just falling out. Like, the hair loss that you experience is not, well, for me at least, everybody may be different, but if you guys comment below and let me know, those of you that have experienced hair loss from VSG, let me know if this is what you experienced or not. But for me, it was coming out from the roots. Like, it wasn't damaged hair. It wasn't hair that was breaking and brittle. It was literally just coming out of my scalp. Like strings, packs of strings at a time were coming out. I had gotten to a point where I didn't even want to wash or comb my hair, because every time I would end up with these balls, handfuls of hair, and I'm just like, oh my God, what is happening right now? So something about me, I have always had very thick hair. And when I say thick, I mean so thick that hairdressers sometimes don't even want to take me because my hair is so thick. Well, what's so thick? And so I guess it was a good thing that I started off with so much thickness and density in my hair, because the only people that noticed the thinning in my hair were me. I was me, myself, and I was the only one that noticed it. No one else noticed it. And I noticed it because I frequently do crown braids, and to do my crown braids prior to surgery, guys, it was a process. Like, I had to do one side, and I would get maybe about right here before my arms, and everything would be like exhausted because my hair was so thick that it took everything in me just to braid the first section. So I would have to like really like take breaks and all kinds of stuff to get my hair braided in my crown braid, and it was just 2 braids because it was that thick. Like, I would have to put so much product in it and comb it and like brush it, and it was a lot. And I started noticing to do my crown braids, it was getting easier and easier and easier. So my hair definitely thinned out, but because I started with a lot, I think that definitely helped me through the process. So if you have thin hair already, I would say just be prepared. But everyone doesn't experience this, but prepare yourself just in case your hair starts to thin. Already kind of have an idea of some type of protective style for your hair, so that you're not continuously having to comb it and mess with it, so that, you know, it's because it's coming out at the root, the more you don't mess with it, the better is what I kind of came up with. So yes, so I definitely had hair loss, and I don't know if you guys remember the video that I did make about hair loss, but I experienced major hair loss in my temples, which was super weird. So like right in here, I was balding. Like, you could see my scalp. Like, now the hair has already started to grow back, and if you look, my hair that's growing back is short because it's just kind of new. It's new hair. But you no longer can see my scalp. Like, this section right here, I had gotten to a point where you could literally see my scalp. And that was freaking me out because I like to slick my edges, and when I wear a ponytail, I like my little baby hairs, you know, and it was like, it wasn't working out. I was looking crazy because I was balding. Okay, so what I want to do at the end, I'm gonna take my hair down because it's so dirty, but I want to show you guys how my hair looks now, because it definitely has recovered, and that's the good news towards the end. But I want to tell you what I did, because that's the #1 question I get about hair loss. What did I do about it, and how did I try to maintain me not losing it? So the first thing, if you do your research, you will find that they say a lack of protein in your system will cause the hair loss. So immediately I started upping my protein, which I was already drinking a good bit of protein and taking in a good bit of protein, but there were days where I slacked off. There were days that I didn't get it all in. So I said no matter what, I was gonna make sure I got at least 60 grams of protein per day in the form of Premier Protein. So I live by, die by these. I have tried pretty much every flavor. I have my favorites. My favorite is chocolate and the strawberries and cream. Those two I can just drink consistently. They don't make me, I love them. So I would do 2 of these a day for sure. I would not miss this, at least 60 grams of protein. Then the other thing that can aid in hair loss is a lack of iron. So I started making sure that I was supplementing my iron, and I was taking this one. It is 65 milligrams, just to make sure that I was getting that. Okay, so that took care of my protein and that took care of my iron. The other thing that is highly important with VSG and hair loss is your biotin. So this is the biotin that I take. I still take this. I take 2, they're chewables, so they're 5,000 mcgs each. So I just take 2 chewables per day, which is 10,000. And I got this from Costco's. I don't know if they still, I don't know if they still have this brand or not. I would assume they do. but I stocked up on these, so I have like a bunch of them, so I haven't had to go back and get any more. I take that every day. I make sure I have my 60 grams of protein, and I take my iron, and then that is for like the internal side of trying to salvage the hair loss. The things that I did for my actual hair and scalp, and just to make sure that my hair was conditioned properly and to give it a better chance of not falling out, I kind of did my research, and I was like, okay, biotin and collagen, there are products that are formed and manufactured with those things in it, so it wouldn't hurt to add that too. So I started to condition my hair with this. I just went to Walmart one day and just picked one. I felt like it didn't matter. I just picked one that had biotin and collagen in it, and it smelled okay. So I didn't get the shampoo because I didn't think that made sense. Like, if I'm gonna try to condition and supplement biotin and collagen in my hair, I don't want to use a shampoo that's stripping it out. Like, so I only purchased the conditioner because I wanted this to set. So I would put this on after my wash. I would put this on first before my regular condition, put a cap on, sit under the dryer for like 10 minutes, or if I didn't feel like doing that, I would just put the cap on, go on about my business for about 20-30 minutes, come back just so that it could really get in there, and then I would wash it out and then do my regular condition. In addition to that, once my hair was dry, I started putting this on my scalp. So I would use this. It's weightless, so it doesn't really make your hair feel too oily. Now, granted, I am African American. I have a different strand of hair than, say, like Indian or Caucasian or Hispanic. So I know, like, some people prefer I don't want to say like a non-oily hair, I guess. I know some people prefer hair to not be oily, but for African American women, we need moisture, we need oils in our hair. So this, I don't know if this would work for everyone, because it definitely adds condition and moisture to your scalp, which essentially adds it to your hair eventually. So definitely, if you don't like your hair oily, this probably would not work for you, but for my African American women, this would probably do just fine. And then in addition to that, I've always kind of used this Do Grow. Once again, this is an African American hair product, so probably not good for people who don't like oiliness in their hair. But I use this on my scalp, and yes, I would mix those two, and that was pretty much all I would do. And I would do that every time I wash my hair. So yeah, that was it. The hair loss started, I want to say it was week 14. If you go back into my videos, I have videos that talk about the hair loss. I want to say it was week 14-ish when it started, and it lasted about till my 4th, 5th month, where it was excessive. It slowed down. It started to slow down around my 6th, 7th month, and it was just a few here, a few there, but now I don't have it at all. Like, my hair does not fall out at all. So there's hope, guys. Your hair is either going to stop falling out and grow back, or it's not gonna ever fall out and you won't even have to worry about this. But it does grow back, and it's not something that is long-term. Even without doing all the things that I did, I've read that it's still a short-term thing. I just personally was freaking out because I was like, these edges, I'm starting to bald, and I wasn't feeling it, so I had to do something. So just remember, you know, hair loss could happen or could not happen, but at the end of the day, it's just a very small part of the journey, and it's not forever. It won't last. So I want to show you guys my hair now, because it's a lot. It's just like so much It's back thick again. Now my right side, this side of my hair, it is still kind of thin. Like, don't judge me, I have dandruff and I have not washed my hair in like, don't judge me, probably almost 3 weeks, or if maybe 3 weeks. It's been a little bit of a process, okay? Don't judge me. But nonetheless, this is my hair right now. And don't judge the dandruff. I'm about to wash it. It's dirty. I just said that. But you can see that and it might not look healthy right now, but it is very healthy. It's just I haven't it's been in like a little ponytail or whatever. But my hair is back full. My edges are back. My temples are covered. So don't fret, guys. Don't worry. See, if I back up, you can kind of get a better. Do not worry, your hair is going to make it. You are going to survive. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this video didn't get too long. Try not to make them long, because all y'all be complaining about my videos being long or whatever. I'll just be trying to get y'all the information. But yeah, so this is my hair. And that's about it. I don't think I have anything else to add. Yeah. So if you like this video, of course, you can share, thumbs up, whatever you like. I have some more videos coming that I want to share with you guys. I'm going to do a dedicated video about my vitamins. I get asked that question consistently, and I definitely want to share that information with you as well. So I think that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and congrats to any and everyone who is on a weight loss journey that is kicking ass and taking names and doing their thing, whether you have had surgery or not. It does not matter. At the end of the day, all that matters is that you are taking a step towards changing your lifestyle and making yourself happy, healthy, and blessed. All right? So y'all have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.